I'm not an Einstein or a Mozart, is just bullshit, you know? We fetishize the word genius and talent,
Mm.
but, you know, the classic example would be like a Mozart, for instance, or
Yeah.
an Albert Einstein. But if you study these people deeply, you learn that actually they developed these talents. They weren't just born that way.
Mm.
Mozart was listening to music when he was 4 years old, 3 years old. His father was a great pianist, right? So it was in his blood. He was hearing it
Mm.
all of the time. But nobody worked and practiced harder. You know, you have the proverbial 10,000 hours that Malcolm
Mm.
Gladwell talked about. He had put in those 10,000 hours by the time he was 10 years old because he loved playing the piano and he loved music so deeply. So that by the time he was 18 years old, he had been practicing so long, he'd been composing so
Mm.
long that his genius could absolutely flourish.
Mm.
But it was a function of the hours of practice. You can do the same thing for Albert Einstein. Yes, he was very brilliant, with no doubt he had a high IQ, but when he came up with his first theory of relativity, it took him 10 years to develop that theory.
Mm.
And the hours he spent in, day out, thinking about it over and over and over again, trying every possible permutation, it was a function of the hours that he put in and the practice that he put in. So the idea that it's just about talent and genius, oh, I'm not born that
Mm.
way, oh, I'm not an Einstein or a Mozart, is just bullshit. You know, it's not true.